my friends, and welcome back to Kev's Hobby Showcase. I'm, of course, Kevin. Excuse me. And you may have also seen me on Tabletop Jones Productions, where John and I are the two idiots playing board games. And today, what I usually do on this channel is I'm painting minis. I'm painting Battledroids for the game Star Wars Shatterpoint. All right, so let me bring them out. And sorry, that is my phone that I should have silenced. All right, so here we go. So what they decided to do in this game was on each one to put 3 of them. So yeah, so that's what I got. So each one is the same thing on a little bit of an extra wide base. 3 Battledroids. So basically next. And I know in previous videos I've been saying how with the weather I wasn't going to be able to do the priming outside, but it is it's a bit chilly. Sorry about that. So it is a bit chilly out there, but it is not very gusty, and it's also not raining or snowing. So I'm going to be doing the priming outside, and then after that I'll be back here inside to start the painting. All right, so. So just stay tuned, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, and we're going to be priming those Battledroids for the Star Wars Shatterpoint game. Alright, so wind is a little bit gusty, but unfortunately it's blowing directly on me, so I'm going to hold it back here so this way it doesn't, so this way my glasses don't get covered in primer. Alright. Doesn't take much to get it all, and as always, don't worry if it gets caked on, because it will settle. Just try your best to cover the entire thing, and those pieces are done. All right, so with them, as with any piece that I do, next is the base coat. So stay tuned. Go back inside, and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, and the primer on those Battledroids have dried, and it's a good thing I did the priming when I did, because the wind is starting to gust up even more. So if it was like this before, I wouldn't have been able to film it. So anyway, let's get started on the base coat. Alright, let's get right to it. Okay, now I got this tan color paint that is almost done. I do have another one. So I'm just going to use this up, and when it's done, I'll move on to the next. So like I said, with these guys, these Battledroids, they, as you can see, they had us, the way it was designed is to have 3 on a base. And this game is, for the most part, at least the core set is for the most part styled after the Clone Wars animated show. And I don't know how many of you who have seen it. It's pretty good, I do. I mean, as long as it's not like, and this definitely wasn't. As long as it's not like totally like a kiddie show, I do enjoy animation. Alright. Trying to get every inch of the Battledroids. And I don't know, as I was thinking about this, I could just imagine from the voice that they always use for the Battledroids, them going, I mean, I don't know if I could imitate it too well, but I could just imagine them going, "Oh, look, clone troopers get a base for their own. We have 3 of us shoved on the same one. It's droid discrimination at its finest." Now, I know I didn't do it well, because there's like a little mechanical ring to it that I just cannot match. And I don't do filters. Well, I say that now, but John was toying with the idea of doing a helium filter on one of our videos to get a good laugh from people. And I actually said, yeah, why not? But I think it's just more accurate to say I won't do filters on this channel. Well, I don't know if you heard that banging noise. That is my door, my storm door being blown open and coming to a shut. And coming to a shut. And then closing shut. That's like the proper way to say it, wouldn't it? Yeah, sometimes I speak gooder English, right? I think we all have those moments. Okay. Trying not to apply too much pressure to these guys here because I can feel them like bending and swaying, and I don't want to accidentally knock them off of the base because I applied too much pressure. Now I know the other Star Wars game that I've been painting minis for, Star Wars Legion, I don't put the wash on those pieces. I do on these though, because they are bigger and it'll show up better. But I mean, also I think it's this. This is from the same company that makes the Marvel Crisis Protocol game, and I actually avoided this game for a while because I wasn't sure, because I figured, all right, I already got a Star Wars game, that has the characters and all that. Do I really need another? And then I just started looking at it, started looking at the pieces, started looking at all the character add-ons, and I was like, you know what? For the sake of the channels. And I don't regret it. I mean, for right now, I'm just going to have the core set. It's going to be a while before I can, go into some of the character packs. But it is a different designed game, definitely, because it's like, when you, like these, it's not necessarily a unit of Battledroids. It is, I think eventually you would just put together as many as you can, and there's your unit. Not necessarily a set amount. All right. Okay, and I think I think I could finish it off with these. All right. Now let me tell you something though. When I was putting these together, getting these little droids to stay on the base was a little bit problematic. It took a while to get them to just stay balanced and then let the glue set in. Okay, you know what? It's getting harder to keep the paint on, so this is done. And it's just, yeah, this is the new one. And of course, couldn't just get tan because it wasn't available in just tan. It's got to be wooden deck tan. Okay, here we go. Yes, all right, there we go. That's better. That is going on quite a bit better. And with a lot of the little bits in here, that it's all going to stand out. Like I said, like I always say, when I do the wash, there is a little bit like on the shoulders and by the head I was looking at, because I was looking at the website, because this is from the core set, so they don't really have too much for me to, to go by. But they do have little bits of areas where I couldn't tell if it was just like a dark brown or if it was, like a bronzes color. I'm sorry, well, maybe like a copper color, because that's what I got. I got copper, which I'm going to use instead because I think it would stand out better. And the bases, the way they're specifically designed, it's like I got I got a sandy color, which I'm going to use on, well, not this base, the other one. And I got a metallic color that I'll use on this one, like a metallic gray. Okay. Oop. Okay. All right. It's coming along nicely. But then, of course, I'm going to have to let this paint dry before I do anything else. But after this base coat dries, when I come back, I'll get that copper paint on, like that I was just talking about. It's not too many, like I said, not too many spaces, just less like on the shoulders of the Battledroid. And I think something like a piece on the back, like the pieces, it's like these little spiky pieces on the back of the head. So I'll come back with that, and then I'll do gunmetal for the guns. And then after I've let that dry, come back and do the base. Or maybe I'll do the base after I do those. Okay. And then come back and do the wash. All right. This one's thinned out a little bit. Let's just get a little bit more there. A little extra coating. Okay. All right, so I'm done with the tan. I'm going to let that dry. All right. Okay, so we're going to let that paint dry. And then when we come back, like I said, I'm going to do that bronze color that I was just talking about, and gunmetal for the guns, and possibly even the base. I might get all three of those done in one shot. All right, so stay tuned, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're back, and the tan on the Battledroids has dried, and now we're going to start on some details, all right? So let's get right to it. Okay. So I'm going to start off with that copper paint I was talking about. Unfortunately, it is a bit watery. All right. So there's that. And then these little... Oh boy. Gotta watch how I put my fingers on these things. Alright, so let's get this one. Let's get these two back here right away. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if if a brown color would have stood out any better. I don't think it would have. But unfortunately, trying to reach some things, I got this paint where I didn't want it. All right, I'm just gonna have to go over it with the tan. I gotta get the tan back out. All right, so we'll give that some time to dry. So, but there's other colors that I need to do at the moment. But I could put the bronze color. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep saying bronze. It's copper. So let's get out the gunmetal. Oh, actually, let's clean the brush I was using. All right. So, using gunmetal for the gun. Go figure. All right. Yep, I'm gonna have to bring out the tan. Like I said, I'm seeing more little spots that need a little bit of a touch up. All right. All right. This part's going pretty good. All right. I'm actually seeing quite a few spots. Oh. I wasn't done with that copper. I forgot the other one. All right, let's put that aside for now. All right, let me get that brush I had before. All right, so I'm just going to leave this paint open since I'm going to need it. Yeah, sometimes, like I said, I get a little ahead of myself. Okay. Okay. I had to take some of that off, a little bit too much on that brush just now. Okay. All right. Sorry I got quiet. I was trying to concentrate on what I was doing. All right. So this one went a little better. All right. Well, now I'm done with the copper paint. Forgot my own assembly line method. Dough. Okay. And now we get the guns. I don't know if you could hear it, but like I said, the wind started gusting out there. Yep. So it's a good thing I did the priming when I did. Oh. All right. So after this, I'm going to do a little touch up on that tan paint from where I made a few little, excuse me, I made a few little mistakes. Sometimes it does happen. All right. That's it for gunmetal. Okay. So now with the tan, once more unto the breach. Let's go find out where we made some mistakes. And there's one right there. Okay. That's that one. And do I need to do any more on this one? There's a little bit in there. Okay, that one looks okay. Let's go to this one, because I thought I saw a few. Well, there's one definitely there. Alright. Okay, I think, oh, I see a little bit in there. And then there. Oh, I see another little spot in there. It's these little hard to get places. It's easy to overlook them when you're doing the, when you're doing them. It's very easy to overlook them. Right, I think I got it all. And essentially, anything that I truly did miss is going to be, done in the, whoops. Boy, what a day with gravity, huh? Anyway, so yeah, anything that I do truly miss is going to be taken care of when I do the wash. Now, I'm actually going to get the bases done now. And then we'll do the wash after that. So, got the desert yellow. Okay, got to be very careful with what I'm doing right now with my thumb, because one thing I absolutely do not want to do is knock these pieces off the base, because that would be truly annoying and make me want to utter every swear I know. Okay. I'm moving right along. Excuse me, moving right along. I will say they do have some very unique looking bases in this game. So, and like, I've said it before, this is the same company that makes Marvel Crisis Protocol, and they have some, they are unique bases. I've gotten used to them, so I don't think of them much as unique anymore, but, they are pretty much unique as compared to other games. Alright. And the other one, I'm going to do a metallic gray. Alright, put that away. Why did I leave the white out? I don't remember why. Okay. again, gotta be very careful with where I have my thumb. And because this color is very watery, I do feel compelled to dip the brush like all the way in. Which pretty much means I'm going to have to do quite a thorough cleaning job of the brush when I'm done. That's okay. I'll get it done. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Oops. Okay. Getting close to getting it all done. And, yep, there it is. Alrighty. So we're going to have to let that dry and come back with the wash. And probably that's going to take probably a while to dry. So, I mean, I know when I edit these, it looks like I'm back in just a few seconds, but it's actually quite a bit longer than that. In some cases, even longer, because I have to, you know, usually prepare meals or whatever in between. Okay, so there we go. So like I said, we're going to let that paint dry, and when we come back, we're going to do the wash, and it's all finished. All right, so stay tuned, and I will be right back. I'm back, and all that paint is now dried on these Battledroids. All we got to do is the wash, and we're all finished. All right, so let's just get to it. Okay. And to tell the truth, I must say that, like I said, it did take a while. So, and since it's no fun to watch paint dry, I just kept myself occupied while it happened. Alright. So as before, I do have to be very careful that I don't put so much pressure on these guys that I just knock them right off the base. Alright. Okay. So many little droplets on the base. I don't really have to add more to the brush right now. Alright. Okay. That's the one. Oh. Alright. And I'll be honest, for this game, Shatterpoint, I haven't even read the rules yet. I'm actually still putting together some of the terrain pieces that came with it. Although I haven't touched them in a while. Yeah. Every now and again when I have extra cash, I do try to look for more stuff to do, not only on this channel, but to eventually do on the Tabletop Jones Productions channel. Okay. All right. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. 2 trios of Battledroids ready to deploy. Okay, that's all I got for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video as much as possible. Also, please go to Tabletop Drones Productions, where, like I said, John and I are the two idiots playing board games. Please like, subscribe, and share there as well. We're gonna, we're trying to reach as many people as we can, trying to, grow the channels, and follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and I almost said Twitter and TikTok. I'm always, several times a week, I'm always posting stuff up there, and every now and again, I put up a little video just to let let everybody know what's coming, and so also look in the description of the videos, look in the description on the social media posts. I will have the links for the games, to straight to Amazon. So if you want to check out the game for yourself, please use the links. So this way, I can. It helps support the channels, helps support everything that we're doing. All right, so thank you again for watching. You have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.